Hey guys, this is a replay submitted by Tin53. He's playing the E-75 together with his two platoon buddies, also an E-75 and a Conqueror. And they're playing on Prokhorovka, normal, standard mode. And he goes to the middle. His platoon buddies all speed forward a little bit here. Platoon buddies are going to the zero line. And there's also, of course, a small group tanks that is going to A to B2. The E-75 is probably a tank you've encountered. It's a real heavy, fairly mobile for real heavy. Good lower frontal plate, good upper plate. Strong armor on the turret. Also really decent gun. He has a 13.24 seconds reload. I'm not sure what his crew setup and the module setup is. But he has the 12.8 German tank gun, I mean. Which has a penetration of average of 246 and to 490 average damage. So it is a really good gun. It is fairly accurate. And there he starts off with some damage, shooting at the hill, which is obviously really doable from this position. However, he could have put some more pressure on this IS-3. I know that that almost the enemy team is not spotted yet, but the IS-3 will have free shots from that position, especially on his platoon buddies. It is similar to what Tin53 is doing. The guys on the hill spot the guys on the zero line, and he'll be able to take some shots at those. But it's also happening for the enemy team. The IS-3 can just freely shoot like the Conqueror in the platoon of Tin53. That is what's happening right now. So you could have done that a little bit differently. Doesn't matter for the outcome of the battle though, but also you've probably noticed that he is using the zoom in mod, a mod that I'm not particularly fan of, because I think it's quite frustrating to see the aiming reticle being even twice as large as normal. But on one hand, it can also be really useful in some instances, because you'll have a better view of what you're aiming at. So he's still shooting at the hill. IS-3 took out his Conqueror team buddy. That kinda sucks, of course. So that's why he could have just put some more pressure on that one. Especially now that the T-95 was spotted, as well as the Conqueror. Just making sure that the IS-3 cannot shoot would have already done quite a bit, I think. But then again, it might also very well be the role for the light, but you might also know that you cannot always rely, almost never rely, on just random between bracket light players in randoms, because they almost never really know how to play, and that is also due to the lack of good team play in randoms, which is a shame in my opinion. Anyways, Tin53 is now putting some pressure on the IS-3. The enemy team has some serious movement going on the 1-2 line. T-95 is already aiming at Tin53. Two Type 62s are scouting really well in that region. And there's also a SU-152 supporting those lights. So in an attempt to help his Stuart Emil teammate, even turning him in the right direction by accident, he can just take out the Waffenträger that just popped up, and they have a 2-tank advantage over the enemy team, which is good, of course. But it will not be for long that the 110 is overrun. Because he's all alone in the middle, and they're really pushing hard on him. So now they only have 1 tank advantage. Arty gets spotted. He's not shooting at Arty. That's due to already seeing and assuming that his team would take care of that. We're still 2 guys on the hill that could take care of that guy, and also his E-75 platoon buddy that was just right next to the Arty. So right now it's a 5 versus 3 situation. T-95 strolling somewhere in front of the E-75, Tin53. He's trying to get a good aim at the cupola, and then falling back to lure him out, having another chance. But he's over-angling his tank. Makes it quite easy for the T-95 to just pen him. It would have shown more of his frontal left track. It would have been harder for the T-95 to pen him. But he's done. He's been taken care of. He got some support from Waffenträger in the middle, and his platoon buddy on the 6th line in the back. Plus he had lots of HP to spare. But the last 2 remaining enemies are capping, and well, that is just easy part. Just make sure you hit both at least once, and the cap will be reset. That is exactly what Tin is going to do. Hit them both once, and the cap is down to 9 again. So now it's just a question of time when are the remaining 2 enemies killed, and that's for not too long. And there we go. That was it. So team battle. Tin53 got his 3rd mark of excellence. Also ace tanker in this match. High caliber, defender, Confederate, and sniper. He got a 1323 experience without premium. With premium it would have been 1984, so he really did a good job. He spotted the 5120, that's for sure, and of course he made some nice damage. So in total he made 6.6k damage. He made also 3 kills, and by that he did, well, by far the most damage of his team. But as I said, he could have put some more pressure on the I3 that was in the middle. They could just freely shoot his platoon buddy. But still, he made sure that the game was won. So in the end, it doesn't really matter for the result. But the game could have ended in a different fashion. He shot 22 times, which is quite a bit, with a 13.24 second reload gun. But the damage is well deserved. He missed 6 shells. That is too bad, but well, if you're sniping from that distance with a gun like this, then you'll have to expect to miss a couple. He also has some players assistance damage, probably because of some D-tracks or otherwise. And well, as I said, really great game. It also showed the E-75. That is a real heavy, and I hope this movie was informative. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then and if you liked this video, then please subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.